morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy, pull my chair in, just like a 5-year-old bairn at school. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously. So what do? 3, 2, 1, my juice little light. Thank you, little light. You're delicious and bright. Yes, we must keep shining that light, shining that light, shining that light. Okay, my delicious babies. Now then, the weather in our old neck of the woods in the old UK, if you could only see the wind, it's super duper windy today, okay? I've been out, we went on a nice, long, juicy walk. My beautiful little Ruby Tuesday and my dear self. And while I was out, I thought, oh, can I feel, if it's raining, it's raining. But then it started to flipping hail. My delicious babies, mind you, it never lasted long. But the weather today, well, you would honestly feel like it's winter again. You certainly would not feel, not in my neck of the woods, it could be different in other parts of the UK, but you would never feel that it was springtime. Okay, my delicious babies, mind you, as I always say, it is the state of affairs with our putrid, effing, lackey governments. Okay, my delicious babies, now then, that doesn't mean no. Now then, okay, so I've just got 3 pieces today, okay? Now, something's come up on BitChute, okay? And I've wrote it down because the reason why, this is something that I was going to cover, my delicious little babies. So it's quite amazing that it's appeared on BitChute, my delicious little babies. But nevertheless, there we are. A very important video, my delicious little babies. I feel so anyway. To please listen to this video. I'll mention it in a moment. So the first one, my delicious little babies, okay, is this one, this uploader on BitChute, my delicious little babies, happens to have 5,273 subscribers, my delicious little babies, so 5273. Okay, my delicious little babies on BitChute. Search engine of your choice, sorry. 2 words into one, Halo, rock. Halo rock. Okay, my delicious babies. Then a space bar. BitChute, okay, my delicious little babies, then you've reached your destination. Okay, my delicious little babies, now then. This video should read, it's only a minute and something long, my delicious little babies, so it's not long at all, okay? It should read, homeless veterans everywhere while invaders live in luxury. Yes, my delicious little babies, I'll just repeat that again for you, shall I? Homeless veterans everywhere while invaders live in luxury. Yes, my delicious little babies. Well, we appear to be having a similar problem in our UK as well, my delicious little babies, okay? It's like the ones who should be, well, let's just say having that respect, okay? Very sadly, like our poor homeless, God bless, okay, just the same as this poor gentleman here. Well, it appears that they sort of, God bless, it's only a figure of speech, just to say, my delicious little babies, but they appear to be at the bottom of the pile, okay, my delicious little babies, and this poor gentleman here now, God bless him, I mean, he's there, with his little hat on, he's probably got what looks like a sleeping bag, to keep him warm, okay? And apparently when he was asked, he said that he'd done, so many years in Iraq, my delicious little babies, okay? Now, I've talked about this before, my delicious little babies, okay? It's, unless you're a complete psychopath, well, usually when one comes out of the army, okay, not, every single solitary case, but you will usually find that you know, because either they've seen a lot or they've done a lot, okay, that, well, they're never quite the same, okay, my delicious little babies. But when you see this poor gentleman here, and then you see other poor gentlemen, you know, in our UK as well, and you know, it's like they're on the streets, but it's like as the, you know, they do not feel that they're worth anything. It's just really, really sad, my delicious little babies, okay? And of course, you know, 9 times out of 10, it's been like this actually for decades, my delicious little babies, you know. One's, you know, you have got your nice mankind, okay? But there was many decades, my delicious little babies, and I remember it, there we are, very well, where ones would just walk past, okay, my delicious little babies. They wouldn't even want to or wish to even form a conversation with somebody who is on the street, my delicious little babies, do you say? Which me myself, I found very sad, actually, my delicious little babies, okay? Because what ones must understand here, whether you're rich, whether you're mediocre, or whether you're poor, the fact of the matter is, my delicious little babies, that every single solitary man or woman on this planet, on this earth, has a story. And each and every one of us, I feel myself personally, there we are, deserves to be listened to. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? But that's how, and the putrid little lackeys seem to have made it. And of course, you know, it just gets worse and worse and worse. But of course, you know, on the old lockdown, the pandemic, my delicious little babies, they managed to find the homeless somewhere to stay then, didn't they, my delicious little babies? And of course, you know, as soon as the ones that made the billions and everything, okay, and you know, totally destroyed businesses and everything else that went along with it, they then very sadly put, well, it wasn't very sad for them because they couldn't give a shat, but very sadly for the dear homeless, well, they were put back out onto the street. So instead of giving them, you know, help to continue to give these poor men and women help, do you see what I mean? Even a form of, you know, what would you call it? Is it like rehabilitation? Do you know what I mean? Where they can and then start to adapt, you know, to a way of living, you know, in 4 walls. Okay, my delicious babies, figure of speech again. But, you know, so that they could find some sort of way, whatever our definition is of normal, my delicious babies, to find a way to sort of get back to normality again. But instead, they just got shoved back out onto the street, my delicious babies. That doesn't mean no, my eyes are itching. So, yes. So, you know, we clearly see what the crack is, you know what I mean? And you got other ones who are walking around dripping in gold, you know, eating the best of food when the rest of us out here are poisoned, my delicious little babies, continuously each and every day of our lives, it seems, okay? Well, you know, these ones seem to... from what I can see, getaway stock, you know, getaway, what's the word I'm looking for? Is it stock free? Stock free, that doesn't sound right, does it? Scot free, my delicious babies. I thought, it doesn't sound right what I've just said, my delicious babies, yeah? Getaway scot free, my delicious babies, do you say? So yeah, it's only just over a minute long, my delicious babies, but me personally, I was not going to ignore that very super duper short video, my delicious babies, and I did say a prayer to our beautiful dear God Jesus Christ of Nazareth, our dear Creator, that please God, that somebody comes along to help that dear gentleman, that dear man, you know, just to for him to feel that his life is going to be made worthwhile again. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? And of course, what I want is that for anybody globally in our country and otherwise, you know, for somebody to come along and to help these man and woman. Okay, my delicious babies, okay? And of course, you know, in many cases, you see it a lot in our Brummie land, you know, they take the little animals out with them, with a little cat dish or a little baby dish, you know what I mean? And, you know, and they take the food and, do you know what I mean? And those poor little beautiful, that we call our son and daughters, those beautiful little animals are also sat there all day, my delicious little babies, in the cold. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? You know, unless you've got, you know, some homeless, you know, where they put a blanket over them. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Okay, but when you look at it, it's not really a very nice life, is it, my delicious little babies? Do you say? That's all I'm pointing out here. Anyway, so God bless everybody. Must keep everybody in our prayers with all different circumstances. Now then, my delicious little babies, this is on YouTube, my delicious little babies, okay? Now, this is our lovely Dr. Shiva. Not in that way with anyone, okay? Our lovely Dr. Shiva, okay? So it should say, if you could please and thank you, should anybody have some form of an interest in the old space bar, Dr. Shiva live, okay, my delicious babies? I think it's a day old, okay, my delicious babies? The video should read, the bridge between modern engineering and ancient science, my delicious baby. So I'll just repeat that again for you. Dr. Shiva live. The bridge between modern engineering and ancient science. Okay, my delicious babies. Now then, Dr. Shiva's video is over 2 hours long. He's talking to 2 other men. Okay. And me personally, I happen to find him very interesting, my delicious little babies. You see, what it is, and I cannot explain this enough, okay? What it is with Dr. Shiva, and this is the reason why I keep mentioning him, okay? Well, number one, because I, you know, simple things, enjoy his videos. But number two, he has, there we are, solutions to the problems. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? I'm not shouting at any of you, my delicious babies. I just get rather passionate. Do you understand what I mean, okay? But he has solutions to the problems. Do you see what I mean? And he doesn't, what I would call, this is just my saying, my delicious babies, he doesn't big up pieces of effing shart like we hear in the alternative media for some, not for all, my delicious little babies. Do you see? Constantly bigging certain up, okay, who take, they enrich themselves and they take from the poor. And of course, you know, in between all of that, they've effing poisoned how many globally, my delicious little babies. And yet, still, many are listening to these twats, because that's what they are, my delicious little babies, effing twats. I'm just getting peed off with it, my delicious babies, even on BitChute, and I love BitChute, do you know what I mean? You got some damn good there we are, some damn good uploaders on there. But it's like everything takes over. Trump this, Kennedy that, then the next thing. And I'm just, you know, my thoughts are, oh, just flipping F off nicely. We don't need your flipping services. We don't need your presence. Go and slither back under your effing rocks. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? But all of this is to keep these putrid in power, my delicious little babies. We've got the same problem all over the world. Okay, my delicious babies. It's like when we hear about Putin. Yes, you know, your man there's talk common sense. Yes, but the fact is, I keep getting back to this again. He may talk plenty of common sense, ding, ding, dong, dong, with his noddle. However, why has he been there we are in power as long as he has? Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? And why, with himself and with, all the others now, allow all of these war crimes? That's just simple things. I'm just asking a question. My delicious little babies, you see, that's 2 questions. Do you see? My delicious little babies. Okay, then it's, Putin's going to threaten a flipping nuclear. Oh, why don't they all just F off nicely? And of course, you've got those out there, my delicious little babies. And this is the damn truth now. I'm a woman with a view. I shall have my effing view. And I'm not shouting at you like I said, my delicious babies. It just pees me off. Do you know what I mean? Because they're all working for the same boss. All of them. They're all complicit in war crimes. There we are. And everything. So somebody can come across as nice as they like. It means absolutely jack shit to me. And anybody else, God bless, who's clued up, there we are with this, also would feel the same way, my delicious little babies, and I'm pretty damn well sure, there we are. There are out there. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Do you see? Okay? The longer that we keep all of these in power, is the longer all of these problems continue. I mean, it's like with our lovely Dr. Shiva now. I'm going to say it again. God bless his beautiful, dear little soul. Like I said, with anybody not in that way, not in that way. My point, what I'm saying is that he doesn't just talk about it. Do you know what I mean? Actually, he uses an old-fashioned saying that there we are, that I've used for decades. Do you know what I mean? One's, if you're going to walk the walk, you talk the talk. Do you see what I mean? Okay, you don't just, say you're going to do something and then do jack shit. In our flipping UK, my delicious little babies, right? What have you got? You got other uploaders. I've got nothing against them because you got some really good little uploaders, okay? So do not mean it that way. I'm not here to slate. Do you understand what I mean, okay? But all that we hear, it's not helping anybody. All you hear, contact your MP, contact your MP. Well, that flipping there we are does effing jack shit. You see, I keep saying this when everybody, and there's plenty out there, my delicious little babies, okay, there we are, who will just say no, 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 no. But what it is, while these others live in what I call planet nanu, okay, and not quite on our flipping earth at all, my delicious babies. And that's not being nasty now, I'm just done saying it. As long as they keep peddling this shit, is as long as mankind, God bless, are going to continue to have these situations. It will just continue. Whereas our lovely Dr. Shiva, there we are, wants to get the situation sorted. There we are, not just flipping be done talking a crock of flipping effing shit. If you was to listen to our lovely Dr. Shiva, he's not sitting there saying, oh, write a letter or send an email to the putrid over there, to the Bidens, the Kennedys, the Trumps. No, he's not. What he's talking about is to solve the effing problem. Do you see? We need more of he over here. Okay? And it's like Andrew Bridgen, like I said. When I very first seen him, I've got to be honest, I fell for it as well. Right at the beginning, and I'm not ashamed to say it, my delicious babies. I'm not saying that he does not want to help, but it just seems to me that he's getting here, there and everywhere. But what I want to know is, my delicious little babies, oh, it's absolutely peeing it down now. What I want to know is, my delicious little babies, okay? See, these are the questions, again, that I'm asking. So why is he still part of the Parliament then? Do you see? So it's not that I'm putting down. Now, of course, somebody will probably see my video, usually do. Okay, my delicious babies, somebody will see it and they'll say, oh, well, what's the agenda here? Why would she be saying, X, Y, and Z? Because somebody will be asking that question. Well, I'll give an answer to that, shall I? Because to me, right, this is not about, sardine or whatever else. This is simple things about getting the flipping job effing done. Not going on all different flipping videos and podcasts. Do you see? This is not about celebrityism. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? This is there we are to get this situation sorted, but we're going to go back to this again. Why is he still in the Parliament? There we are. I'm just asking a question. Food for thought, food for thought. So the fact is, if he was such an enemy to we know who and a putrid little lackeys, why is he still there? See my ears buzzing? Yes. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that he hasn't tried to help. I'm not saying that at all, my delicious little babies. But my point in it all is that there we are. It's just like there's something else. There we are. I just cannot put my finger on it. But after my video went out, then I thought, oh, just leave it now. That was months ago, my delicious babies. I thought, oh, just leave it. You know, because at first, when you see somebody, gosh, my eye's itching again. You know, and when you first see somebody, you think, oh, yes, you know, they're there to help us. They're there to... do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? But then all the months, rolling. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? So, you know, like I said, at the end of the day, there we are. I just cannot put my... I don't know why I say I'm doing it. I cannot put my finger on it. Do you see? Okay? So, you know, the fact of the matter is that, you know, these effing putrid effing politicians in our effing UK, you know, they should stand on the same side because, let me tell you, you're nothing special, you putrid effing UK flipping politicians, pieces of effing sharp, known as the snake's belly you all are. And I hope that you see my video, you piece of effing sharp you are. Selling us down the river in the UK, treating us the way we are, and then flipping continuing with wars and everything that nobody's asked for. Nobody's asked to get poisoned. Nobody's asked to be involved in wars, which are nothing to do with us, because there's only one winner, as we know. Nobody's asked at any of this. But they should at least do the effing right thing. And with Andrew Bridgen, at least, you know, stand on his side. Because let me tell you, when your time comes, you putrid effing UK politicians, let me tell you, if we know who was happy to flipping poison you as well, because they did it to Andrew Bridgen. Yeah, he took her too, didn't he? Okay? Well, the fact of the matter is, Martish babies, these putrid pieces of politician UK sharp will find that they're nothing special either. Can well assure everybody of that, my delicious little babies. Do you know what I mean? But of course, you know, you probably find others who say, oh, there she is, she's putting him down, what a marvellous bloke. Well, he's going on all of different video. I've been seeing it, my delicious little babies. There's something else, there we are, and I just cannot put my finger on it. Okay, so I'm not being wicked or nasty. And yes, thank you, Andrew, for, you know what I mean, for speaking. But what I want to know is why you still, what's the crack? What's going on here? There we are, what's the crack? You see? But of course, you know, for others maybe, you know, well, I do not know what others' thoughts are. But for others probably say, oh, you know, just don't listen to... Do you understand what I mean? What, because there we are, because I question something. Because everybody's supposed to go the same way, just like flipping that Trump over the pond in America and that flipping Kennedy over the pond in America. Do you see, my delicious babies, okay? With Dr. Shiva now, we get back to... I tell you what, if we had 10 of Dr. Shiva in our UK, I tell you what, we could, there we are, clear this effing mess up, as well as getting businessmen, okay, who do not involve themselves as politicians in the political arena, that they just get on with it. You know, that we all help, there we are, each other. That's what we're wanting. This is what we want. And as quickly, there we are, as possible, not keeping the pieces of shark still in power, because this is not helping any of us. And it just means that they can continue doing these nasty things out here to us now then, because you're not seeing on the box in the corner of the room, are you? my delicious little babies. You're not seeing that they're talking about the World Health Organisation, the WHO, or anything like this now. No, they're not. You're having to go on to alternative media for that. My delicious little babies, do you say? No, what we need is far more Dr. Shiva, and I wish we could clone you, Dr. Shiva, do you know what I mean? Put some flipping sense over here in the UK. I'm not talking about everybody in the UK, my delicious little babies. No, I'm not. But we see too much. Oh, well, I'm going to vote for Reform. I'm going to vote for Heritage. I'm just going to be a twat, and I'm going to vote for Labour. And I'm going to be an even bigger twat, and I'm going to vote for Conservative. Do you see what I mean, Madlish Babe? This is the mentality, you see. Do you see what I mean? But what we want is rid of them all are the putrid effing politicians in our UK. And for that matter, every other effing politician around the world. That's what we want. Okay, otherwise it's like a circle. It just continues. See, yeah, that's what happens. You see? But me personally, with our lovely Dr. Shiva, he talks, there we are, ding, ding, dong, dong, common sense. Okay, and anybody else out there will, who is honest and listens to his videos, there we are, would certainly agree with myself. There we are. Yes, they would. You see? But he has the solution. There we are, the solution's there. You see, all we need to do is adapt this there we are, over the world. Do you see? It's like when he was talking about, where you have these, what do they call them? These, I forgot what you call them. Like these verts and everything. Yes, okay? Well, you do not have to do it like that. But of course, as we very well know, for how many years now, there we are, it's just all rigged. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Do you say? So, as I've always said, nothing can change until, there we are, we make that change, and we make it, there we are, for the positive, which benefits all of us globally. There we are, it benefits us globally. Do you see, my delicious babies? I'll just let you know as well. I put up when I was walking around, I was seeing a lovely, one of those the old-fashioned Jaguars, okay? I put up a little shorty video of it, my delicious little babies. Yes, you do not see many of those. But usually when I've talked to the owners, okay, I've seen one not so long ago, an owner, not with that particular brum wheels, but another one. And he said he'd never, ever buy a brand new car, ever. He just loved his little car there. And of course, because he can do, there we are, the mechanics and everything on it. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay. Well, no, he wouldn't get rid of it. And then other ones who I know who have older cars, yeah. They love the older cars. Do you see what I mean? So it does not matter how much these putrid, do you see what I mean, want to push everybody into silly little Lego electric cars, okay, and all these other, let's just say, not made as well, my delicious little babies, because they're not. I do not see the modern car as being, to me, it's like they're running it off the, like a conveyor belt. It's quantity, there we are, rather than quality, I feel. Do you see what I mean, Maddish? But that's just my personal view. I would buy an older car, there we are, any day of the week. My delicious little babies, do you know what I mean? If you need a part, you just go down to your local scrapyard. There we are. Job done. My delicious little babies, do you say? And then you can always, God bless, find a mechanic who can repair your car. Do you say, my dish babies? Which, of course, you know, these are putrid and little lackeys, trying to get rid of that, there we are, as well. You know, they want to get rid of mechanics, there we are, they want to get rid of anybody who's useful with their hands. Do you see what I mean? Yes? But they seem to forget now, and I'll repeat it again, that they needed, there we are, everybody out here. Do you see what I mean? What they're more fearful of is how many globally there are of us, you and I. Do you see what I mean, my dish babies? That's what they're concerned about. There we are. And this is why they're trying to push through this World Health Organisation, who's not there for our health at all, my delicious babies. That's why they want to push that through so quickly. Do you see what I mean? Okay, trying to do it without us out here, there we are, knowing about it, my delicious little babies, do you see? Okay, so yeah, we just got to, right now, keep, there we are, ours up our backside. That's just a figure of speech, my delicious little babies, it's just an old-fashioned saying, but yes, that is what we must do. We cannot afford, do you understand what I mean? It's an old-fashioned saying, cannot afford to even flipping blink. Do you know what I mean, okay? Because then let's not forget either with these, okay, that they take everything from us. They're dirty little tea leaves. They use the little lackeys, okay, because they're dirty little tea leaves. Do you see what I mean? To do the dirty work now, isn't it? Yes? But let me tell you, if they could take the eyeballs out your head, my delicious babies, there we are, they'd take the eyeballs out your head as well. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? They probably have, actually. I think they have, anyway. Now then, finally, my delicious little babies. So I'm not shouting at anybody. I'm just really passionate about this. This is why I say nobody must vote. We just want to boot them all out. Get rid of them, and around the world, globally. We do not need their services. We do not need their presence. It's certainly not required. They've shown, okay, just what they really are, which is lying, murdering, filthy, dirty pieces of effing shit. That's what they are, my delicious little babies. And I will not change. I will not change. If anybody else is honest, they'll be, there we are, saying the same thing as me now. Try saying it to all the dear families who have lost their beautiful, dear little loved ones. And very sadly, God bless, not just in this 4 year, but over the decades. And they put it down to, oh, this, it's because of this, it's because, no, it's not. It's because of effing poisoned us for so many decades. That's the damn truth. My delicious little babies, I'm just done saying it. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay? And finally, because I was going to do actually a video on this, okay? So I'm not shouting, but thank you so very much to anybody who even listens or even, you know, puts a like to my videos. God bless you all, my delicious little babies. And I hope that you know, find the information that I do give out informative, that it helps you, okay, my delicious little babies. Now, finally, this is on BitChute, my delicious little babies. I do advertise them sometimes, okay? This uploader, sorry, happens to have 43,667 subscribers, my delicious little babies. So 43667, okay, on BitChute. Now, it's 3 words into one. Search engine of your choice, my delicious little babies. Earth Newspaper, then .com, and then another space, space bar, BitChute. Okay, my delicious little babies. earthnewspaper.com, and then you know, and then a space, BitChute, and then you should have reached your destination. The video should read, okay, I'm not here to hurt, offend or upset anybody. That is never my intention on my videos, my delicious babies. I speak my mind, yes I do. I feel I'm entitled, there we are, to speak my mind, okay? And as long as permitting, there we are, I shall continue to speak my mind, okay? Because not everybody can agree on everything, okay? But I'm certainly not here to hurt, offend, upset or embarrass anybody. Okay, because I'm certainly not doing that, okay? I'm simply reading out now the title to the video. American Circumcision by Brenda Marotta. Okay, my delicious little babies, so I'm just going to repeat this again for you, shall I? American Circumcision by Brenda Marotta. Okay, my delicious little babies, now, I'm not going to stay on it long, okay? I'm not going to stay on it long, okay? But this is something that you know, was going to talk about. I will, and that doesn't mean I will talk about it, my delicious little babies, okay? And maybe I'll find a way to word it differently, if you know what I mean, okay, my delicious babies? But this is well worth, okay? Because, you know, our lovely Dr. Shiva, well worth watching his videos as well, my delicious babies, okay? Because he's, you know, got solutions, there we are, to the problems, okay? but this is well worth watching as well. With Dr. Shiva's was over 2 hours long, and with this earthnewspaper.com is, about an hour and 40 minutes, Mardalishtuk Babies. Okay, now, you see, and now I'm going to close my book. So what I've got to say to you is, Mardalishtuk Babies, about this. You see, how can I put this now? You see, to me, nobody, okay, should tell somebody else, okay, to do something like this now. Now, I remember decades ago, there we are, because I've known about this, of course, you know, there we are, for decades, okay? And one of the things that I heard, okay, it's not the first time I heard it, okay, because I couldn't understand. And I did ask somebody a few decades ago, and I did ask, you know, because we're on the conversation. And they said, I don't see him anymore. I haven't seen him for a long time, years and years and years. And apparently, one of the reasons, you know, because they were saying like to do with like a religious thing, okay? But another one of the reasons as well is that they were saying that, you know, it's cleaner. That's what they've been told, Mardalishtuk Babies. I'm only repeating what I was told. That it's cleaner, you know, for a man to be circumcised, you know, so from a baby at birth. Do you understand what I mean? As a small little baby. Do you know what I mean, Mardalishtuk Babies, okay? That it's meant to be cleaner, more hygienic. Well, I personally do not see how to get back to that, Mardalishtuk Babies, really. And I did say that, there we are, and that was a few decades ago. I actually said, well, how does that work out then? I just do not understand. I mean, we're all born, well, the way that we're born, unless for, which happens rarely, something, God bless, you know, a baby may not be born with everything, shall we say. God love the beautiful, dear little souls, okay? But even back a few decades, there we are. I keep going like this. Do you understand me? I found it hard to believe the story, Mardalishtuk Babies. I really found it really difficult to believe, okay? And of course, then you've got in other parts of the world, haven't you? Where, you know, you've got, God bless, you know, dear young little lass. Do you understand what I mean? And then they remove the parts, you know, of their body, Mardalishtuk Babies, okay? Which, of course, you know, I mean, a lot to do with that, Mardalishtuk Babies, which I'm pretty sure that for most of you will know this anyway, is that, you know, when they become a woman, God bless, that, well, they just do not have, you know, like, how do I put it? You know, like, say if you're in a loving relationship, okay, so, you know, well, the thing is, so I'm not wishing to be too personal here. I'm just trying to find another way around it to explain, yes? Where really you want to please one another, don't you? You know, if you're in love with each other, you want to make each other happy, don't you? Well, with the young lasses, you know, who go through that in some parts of the world, Mardalishtuk Babies, well, they very sadly... I watched a documentary as well, there we are, a couple of decades on this as well, there we are, Mardalishtuk Babies, I did, you know, and I had the old box in the corner of the room, they actually put it on, okay, but it wasn't on, you know, like this 1, 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, it was on like a scar, you know what I mean, like a different channel, okay, Mardalishtuk Babies, anyway. So, well, it means that the poor woman, God bless, or poor women, well, they're not meant to have, it appears, any enjoyment at all, Mardalishtuk Babies. Very sadly, the best way to put it is that they must just lie there and keep quiet, Mardalishtuk Babies, do you say? Yet the man can then now have as much enjoyment as he wants. Well, to me, my delicious little babies, that does not seem very fair, does it to you, my delicious little babies, do you say? And even to the documentary that I watched a couple of decades ago, those poor women, God bless them, see I'm stumbling on this, those poor women, God bless them. I can still see the one now, like right, as if she's right in front of me. Yeah. Miserable as sin. Not happy at all, not happy in the marriage, not happy with anything. My delicious little babies, and worse still, when they were asked, they did not have any type of sensation at all because, well, of course, because that had been, there we are, removed many years previously. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? And as regards to the, men being circumcised, well, apparently this has been happening a lot in America, okay? And if you listen to it, it's really sort of the first, I'd say, 15 minutes into this video, my delicious babies, you will hear that you go way back, it's to do with the Jewish, my delicious babies, then it mentions the Bible, is it Genesis? And then it mentions, yeah, it's a really interesting video to listen to, my delicious babies, but I will talk about this. It's just really strange how this has came up because it's something that there we are, that I wanted to have a discussion about myself, like I said, and I'm not going to keep repeating it, because I do not mean anything nasty by it. Do you see what I mean? But I do understand if somebody may feel a little bit uncomfortable with what I'm saying. So if that is the case, by all means, I do understand, especially if you are a man, you may not want to hear this, God bless, do you know what I mean? So my intentions is not to embarrass, offend, upset or hurt any of you. But these are conversations, there we are, that I feel that must be talked about, my delicious little babies. And of course, what is also behind this, do you see what I mean, okay? So I'm just going to leave the video like that. And anyway, I've got to go and sort my dryer out now, okay? So I've got some more drying to do. So anyway, so thank you so very much for even listening, my delicious little babies. But please, if you get a moment, please take a look at the videos, okay, my delicious little babies, okay? And wherever you are in the world, whether it's morning, afternoon or evening, have a super duper and delicious time. You only get one life. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? And so much love to you. But yes, I mean, I do not, I'm not here and I do not tell anybody, if they, whatever they want to do, in their families. That is nothing to do with I'm just giving out information, okay? And I'm also explaining there about a few decades ago as well, my delicious babies, a couple of decades and a few decades ago. That's all I'm doing, my delicious babies, okay? So may your beautiful little selves and your beautiful little families all be fully protected, okay? Sending each and every one of you peace, love, harmony and bright blessings, okay, my delicious little babies, okay? So I've had a cheese omelette for me brekkie, I had 2 creamy coffees, okay? Then I had a mango, and now my delicious babies, I'm going to put on another load of drying, and I'm going to cut up a full grapefruit, okay, and then I'm going to have my grapefruit, okay, because I'm being a good girl, okay, my delicious little babies, okay. So until my next video, thank you once again for listening, okay, my delicious little babies. You just take care now, okay. So much love, God bless to you. Thank you. Bye bye.